Bottom of the eighth. 2 men on, 2 men out. Down by 2. The crowd is on its feet. The pitcher comes set and fires.
Going back at the wall, he leaps. Oh my goodness! Hill dives. Did he get it? He did. Up the middle, Trey Turner to his left, pops up. Fantastic play. Goes to third. And inside the park, home run. See it. He's done it. Home run number 50. Weig on his way to second. Going to be a play, and he is out. No, no, no. Are you kidding me? It can only happen in the wild card game. Down the line it goes. Here comes Jensen. The Indians win it. Here it comes. He struck him out. Taylor ties it. Oh, what a finish.
'They ask me what I do in winter when there is no baseball. I'll tell you what I do. I stare out the window and wait for spring.
めちゃくちゃいいな。さあ、始めるか。ベリンジャー。やっぱ白木のバットいいよな。なんかどうとか選べんのかな。色とか。Yes. With the show on my card of contact. まあわかんないしいいや。Login failed. ログインどこでやるんだろう。The reward. Ranked season. え？何？ああ、発売するよってことか。ユーザーセッティング、レトロモード、ホームランダービー、チャレンジザウィーク。なんかプレイナウ、ダイヤモンドで、フランシス、ルールツーショー、ランクドシーズン。これなんだ、チャレンジザウィーク。ログインフェイルドになっちゃうな。ログインはどうやってやればいいんだろう。あ、これか。お、来た。ジョーじゃねえべ。どうしよう。ジェームス。
Bubba. Jamie.
あ、長蛇にしようか。 長打にしよう。いいじゃん。
Jonathan.
あ、ジョナサン。ジョースターだな。ジョースター、ジョースター、ジョースター。JJJJ。ジョジョとかあるといいんだけどね。ジョジョ。
Jolly. Jowers. Jew. Joy. Joiner. Jojima. Johns. John.
まあこれでいいか。H. 80 years old。背番号2。プライマリーか。どこにしよっかな。サードベースマンだな。セカンダリー。あ、こうしよう。だから A ロットを意識して、こうだな。ドミニカンリパブリック。いいね。何これ。保存できなかったんだけど。難しいな。ちょっと。
Jonathan. Jonathan.
Joe。2番。あ、エイジか。ショートストップ。ライト、ウエストじゃないっしょ。インターナショナルでしょ。よし。Fusion Pro and Export Player. And save name. あはん。どうしようかな。ジョースター。Your loss to have changed. Please go to daily. Mm-hmm. 青木健二。ん If your roles have changed. Okay. うん。ログインしたいんだけど。ログインってどうやってやるんだろう。Accept. Mini mode. コミュニティマーケット、ボルト。これはえ
The first call.
Use current roster. So what region you want to play for in the central issue. ミミック No あれここで作るのか。なるほどね。ジョナサン・ジョースター、さあ、スペルがちょっと違うか。直す？そうか。ジョーとかあったらいいんだけどな。ジョーあるかな。ジョーなさそうだな。Z の音だ、ダメか。どうしよう。どうしよう。1まで。
Higher.
間違えて四角押しちゃった。
Jensen. Jojima. John.
まあ、これでいくか。14。セカンダリーポジションをサード。ライト。あ、ミスった。おはよう。テキサス生まれ。 What's this all about? Welcome to the show. Your journey begins. Here at the Bowman Scout Day event. This is your opportunity to have a be scouts creating
Just days before the 40-round MLB draft, some lesser-known prospects get one last chance to make an impression at Bowman Scout Day.
なるほど。今日はスカウトの部屋なんだね。ストレッチから始めて、あ、いいねいいね。あんま良くなかったね。あんま良くなかったね。
His name having finally been called, an anxious prospect steps up for his turn to put his plate skills on display.
Okay.
Never has this player had the chance to command the attention of so many big league buyers. He looks to make his case for draft consideration.
詰まってんじゃんお前。ダメだよそんなんじゃ。パワーを見せろパワーを。引っ張れ引っ張れ。
Most of today's Scout Day participants are not considered blue chip prospects, but they all have blue chip aspirations.
詰まってるぞお前。引っ張って引っ張って。引っ張れ引っ張れ。流してばっかりじゃねえかお前。ジョースター。ジョースター。ずっと流してんなこいつ。俺が悪いのか。お前は引っ張れないのかって言われちゃうよ。引っ張ろうぜマジで。流してばっかりだお前。あばばばば上がりすぎちゃって。難しいな。いいね、引っ張れた。ようやく。引くの？うん。よし。ああ、ダメ。はい。おい。あからさまに。あ、いいじゃん。いいじゃん、いいじゃん。いいね。逆らわずな。ああ、いいと思うわ。引っ張れるとこ見してやれ。お前、流してばっかりじゃねえかよ。こんなのスカウトに受けるわけがね。 あ、いいじゃん。引っ張りたい。オッケーオッケー。いいねいいね。
A player looks to follow up his efforts at the plate with a demonstration of solid
Dog.
defensive fundamentals.
オッケーオッケー。
At the major league level, the defensive standard is near perfection. This prospect looks to deliver as clean a performance as he can.
Hold them. 難しいな。なるほど。難しいね。いいじゃん。やろうぜ。フィールディング見してやろうぜ。こっちだべ。オッケーオッケーオッケー。ほい。オッケー。お、いいじゃんいいじゃんいいじゃん。取りたくなるべ。こっち。いいね、アーム見したね。ほい。見せろ。アーム見せるね。ダブルプレイ？オッケーオッケー。見せるよ。ほい。あ、いいじゃんいいじゃん。いいじゃん、守備いいじゃん。守備いいじゃん。ほい。ほい。お、いいじゃんいいじゃんいいじゃん。来い来い。お、いいじゃん。カレーだね。いいねいいねいいね。お、いいじゃん。守備の評価いいね。ノーミスだわ。ほい。あ、やべ。さあさあ。ほい。こういって、こうだべ。オッケー、いいね。いいね。お、守備はいいじゃん。つって。守備はいいじゃん、お前。なあ。もっとでも、さっきなんで投げなかったんだ。それがよくわかんなかったぞ。まあ、
Done for the day and heading back to the locker room, this player is met by one of the scouts in attendance. Who reminds him that he's still got one more chance to make an impression on the big league buyers.
超褒められてるんだ。はあ、30位から40位ぐらいか。オプション？うん。 さあどうなるかな。Your item cleared from the show. ダニー・サラーザ、ダイヤモンド・ダイナーシティ。
While preparing for the first of 2 games at the Topps Amateur Showcase, a prospect is approached by a representative of the MLB Scouting Bureau.
英語の勉強にもなんだこれは。いやよし。ああ。ああ、なるほどね。あ、パワーコーナー。なるほど。最高でこうなるぜってことか。コンタクト。違うんだ。バントとかできなくていい。これだとバグウェルか。違うんだよな。こうじゃないんだよ。スピード。なるほどね。そっか、スピードとかもあんのか。フィールドジェネラルだと、なるほど。どうすっかな。フィールディングがめっちゃ良くなるっていうね。パントとかスチールとかスピードも90まで上がるしみたいな。どうしよう。パワーできていいけどな。やっぱここはちょっと方向性を変えてディレクジーターでいくか。そうするとこれだよな。カルリップ剣。カルリップ剣大好きなんだよな、俺でも。ハムスト。これでいこう。会えんの？来た。大型。首の太さも選べるのか。すげえ。小さめだな。腕はな。ちょっとわかんないな。お、髪型も選べるの？頭の形か。 クラウン。どこのことなんだ。ちょっと待って、トイレ。よし。まあいいや、ちょっとヘアショートフォワード。ああ、結構いけんね。お、いいじゃん、おしゃれ。白髪とかできんの？いいね、これ。あ、いいね。フェイシャルヘアスタイル。あ、ヒゲやべえな。ヒゲは生やさないのがいいっす。ニキビの量。ほくろ。いいじゃん。はい。うん。やばいな、これ。目が死んでる。あ、目尻のシワか。うん。うん。あとはいいかな。うん。OK。バッティングスタンスクリエイター。マジ？ベイブ・ルース？振ってくんね？やべえ、めっちゃあんじゃん。逃げる佐野。すっごい離れ方だな。すごいいっぱいある。バリー・ボンズがいい。これかな。バリー・ボンズ。アレックス・ロドリゲスでもいいけど。ペドロイアレックス・ロドリゲスがいいんだけどな。いや、これいい。これいいな。これいい。エルメイ。レメイ。マイヤーズか。 すげえ。めっちゃあんじゃん。どうしよう。ロット、ホセ・マルティネス、ビクター・マルティネスだ。これはもう現役選手かな。名前どうせしちゃったわ。エンゼルスのあの選手誰だっけ。マット・ホリデーとかねえのかな。ウルナンデス。ラストネームで探せばいいのか。ってことはロドリゲスだから、この辺か。ロバートス、シャーン・ロドリゲス、違うな。めちゃめちゃ打ちそうな打ち方ねえかな。ベテランスタンス、オールスタースタンスいいな。でも特徴的な選手がいいよな。こいつなんだっけ。めちゃめちゃ打ちそう。これいいじゃん。これにしよう。めっちゃ打ちそうじゃん。だってオフセットも選べんの。高さってことか。これでいい。マックスにすると、そういうことか。これでもAロットに近づけていく。オッケー。これはもういじれないのね。これもいじれないと。ケツの位置もいけるの。そういうこと。これでしょ。今度はもうホームランも間違いなしだよ。ランニングスタイル4にしよう。すげえ。すごい。このスタイルまで選べんの。これストライド、これテイクアペッチ 一郎だ今の。左手を残してほしいんだよな。これでいいや。Take a pitch strike。違う違う。かっけえ。7。めっちゃあんじゃん。めっちゃあんじゃん。カブレラミュージックも選べんの？全部ヒップホップでしょ。これうわあナイキクローバーまだ選べねえんだ。これいいね。いいね。出すでしょ。やばい。クソいい。タモンこれ待って、ちょっと待って。そしたらさ、逆がいいわ。これいや、いいね。パッティングするっしょ。こだわりのブルーでいこうぜ。 これはいいや。ヘルメットに入れるタイプのやつ。ああ、なるほど。いや、つけたいね。片っぽでいいよ。低い。いいじゃん。めちゃめちゃいいじゃん。エルボーガード。エルボーガードか。エルボーガードもする。めっちゃおしゃれ。色がやばい、マジで。うん、こっちだけ長めのやつをつけて。あ、いいね。番号もつけられる。リストガードつける。リストガードつける。ストローガイド。あ、いいね。スピードンチェイク。右でしょ。うん、いいじゃん。絶対人気出んじゃん、こんなの。こんなにいけんの？これだけでいいや。キャプチャーイヤーはいいや。オッケー。うんうん。ポテンシャルは C か。もうちょっとポテンシャル感じてほしいな。
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we get the ball rolling with an intriguing matchup on day one between the prospects from the Central region and those representing the West.
いいね。後ろででけえからな。いっぱいスカウトとか来てんじゃない
Andres Pulido, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy with a pretty good three-pitch mix. Fastball, changeup, and a slider. His primary pitches are the fastball, and he will go to the changeup as well. Three-pitch guy, mainly fastball, changeup.
Jonathan John comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. A one pitch on its way. Behind a changeup, if you can imagine, for a strike. Hubbard, a runner at second with one away. Hit on the ground out to short. To his right, Feliciano. Throw in time at first for out number two. Digging in, Kenny Wells, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Kenny Wells.
お、職員さんどうもこんにちは。楽しんでてください。あ、こっちか。
Ground ball
あ、
sent
こっち。
back up the middle.
ほい。
One there. On to first. Not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call.
96ってなんだよ。
Coming to the plate now, Bucky Knight, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
目立ちたがり。どっち？カーブ？スライダー？
Grounded to short, reined in.
あ、俺これミスったかもしれない。
Throw on to first, and an important pitch there as they get out of the inning before things explode. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits, no errors and a couple of men left on. We've played 2 full. Digging in, Scott Johnson. He singled his last time up.
俺はいつ回ってくるの？
Into the windup comes the 0-2 pitch. To the left side, to his left, John. The throw will go to third. Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first safely.
Well, some fans will say no harm because the base runner did advance. But these scouts, they've watched every play, and they really know what matters. You can't make error throws.
So striding in, Jonathan John. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Jonathan John.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off the right side. Set to deliver the 0-1. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1.
いい感じいい感じ。いや頼む。打ちやすい球来てくれ。打ちやすい球。
The 1-1 home. Hit hard to the
あ
right.
れまだ
But
か。
foul. Moreno, a runner at first with 1 gun in the
い
inning.
いとこだったんだけど。
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Wells has it in his tracks. Makes the play, and there aren't 2 gone now.
こんなに生きっていろんなものつけてっからだよ。
Striding in once again, Tino Chavez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
よし。
From the belt, kicks and deals.
あ、待って。よしよしよしよし。取れるでしょ。
John has a play. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So no runs here.
こいつはいい選手になるぞ絶対。
Digging in now, Scott Johnson.
Now batting. First baseman.
あ、これ難しいね。
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2.
OK。
Hit sharply on the ground to the left. Scooped up on the back.
あ、だよ。ぼーっとしてた。
Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close.
いいね。いい守備見せ
Hey,
た。
I'll be the first one to admit that most of the scouts here are focused on pitching and hitting at this showcase. But when they see a play like that, they take notice. Snags it with the backhand and makes it look easy with the throw over to first. He just looks like a big leaguer out there.
ノーバンですから。半端じゃない。いいアームしてる。うわ、やばい、チャンス。ここだしょ。
Stepping up now, Jonathan John, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here comes the first pitch. Hit in the air down the right field.
来たで。え、来たでしょ。
line. And this is going to get down for extra bases as that'll get 1, if not both of them home. And the runner will score from second. And not in time as the second run scores. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
This is just a great piece of hitting, and it will do nothing but help him in the draft. It's one thing to have power, but it's an entirely different thing to have oppo power, which he shows right.
右方向にしか打てないんですよ。
Digging in once again, Geronimo Nieve. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Hit on the ground is short. John. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
余裕のよっちゃん。もうまごうことなき余裕さ。よし。ほら、完成が上がってるよ。
Jonathan John. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at bat with another big hit right here. First pitch on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Campillo, just a 19-year-old. He throws a four-seam fastball, a slider, curve, and a splitter. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Raimos drift over to his left a few steps as he takes it for the second out. The throw is wild and he gets away.
いやー、これは難しい。難しい。
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
A one-run finish today, 5-4, the final score. The Central Prospects rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Anton Casto takes home the win. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
ボールプレイ。4 runs on 9 hits. 1 error. They left 12 men on base. Time of the ball. パークトレンド。あ、なるほどなるほどなるほど。フライボールヒッター。フライボールヒッター欲しい。欲しい欲しい。あ、60まで行くと取れるよってことか。頑張れよってことね。はい。セレクトパーク。バツ押しても反応がねえ。あれ？ハイライト。まあいいや。クラブハウスに帰ります。うん。いいんじゃないこれ。いいとこで打ったし。レベル3アセット。あ、いいじゃん、いいじゃん、いいじゃん。いいんじゃない？ちょっと。なるほど。ああ、なるほど。あ、これで切り替えるのか。なるほど、なるほど。パークをつける。プレイビジョン。ああ、そっかそっか。フィールディング。フィールディングも入れないと。おうおう、これ見つけるぜ。パワーが全然ねえじゃん。パワーをつけたかったんだけど、スピード。OK。バック。よし。頑張るぜー。 練習かな。お、また試合。
Dan Cantrell, a right-hander from Michigan, is the starter on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
This guy has a 3-pitch mix, and he needs
待って、これ何番
all 3 of his pitches. If he has them all working and uses them properly, he has a chance to be very effective.
Swinging a soft liner, that's in there, base hit. And the runner will score from second as they take a 2-1 lead. And it's in time. He's out at second as a good relay gets.
いや、どうしても
So striding
セカンド狙
forward
いたいん
now,
ですよ。
Greg Kirk will try to follow up the double in his last at bat with another big hit right here. Now a ball grounded to short. There's one. On to first, and they get the double play, but boy, was he ever upended at second base.
Wow, that's what you want to see from your middle infielders. A really
ディレ
nice.
クチータに憧れてるだけあるで。
Now at the plate, Johnny Hernandez. He flew out in his last at bat.
Johnny Hernandez.
1-2, here it comes. Hit on the ground out to short. John comes up with it. On to first, but it's too late as the first base umpire says they just missed getting him at the bat. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, David Valenzuela, and their runners at the corners now. And that one just missed outside.
見逃すとかあんだ一応。あ、そっか。ゲッツー。そうだ、ゲッツーだから。
Now a snap move over to first. Back in standing.
入んないでしょ。そう。
And again a throw, and the runner
あ、
back.
なるほど。こうやってダッシュしてアピールしとけよってことか。なるほどね。よくできてるね、この人。
Ready with the 1-0. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on.
よくできてるわ。よしよし。2 ボールノーストライク。
Runner goes for second. Pitch inside the throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
まあまあまあまあ。ファーストに投げるだけですから。
Here it comes, the 3-0. Finds the zone, strike one.
This is where if you're the batter, one pitch, one spot,
easy.
and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
Inside, he misses ball 4.
ピンチだね。
Ready now, Ray Juarez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the
よし
outfield.
よしよし。ここで決めてきてる。
First offering on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer. If he puts somebody else on, we'll see if he can find it.
Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate.
大丈夫だよ。ついてけよ。
The 2-0 on the way.
来た。
Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
ピンチですからね。
The
ここを救っていきたい。
Flips the zone low and outside for a strike.
いいねいいね。
Colon at third, Hernandez at second, Valenzuela on at first with 2 down.
多分ね、寄っていいと思うね、結構。ほら。
Drilled right back up the middle, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit. 1 run is scored, and the second run will score as that evens things at 3.
セカンド取れたね。
Now batting, Rick Hernandez, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Low for ball 1. Hernandez is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays.
And not only just speed, but first step quickness speed. He's able to track balls down that other guys cannot get to. And sometimes that's half the equation.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Jimenez, and that's the third out. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 left. Jack Anthony is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager. First pitch of the at-bat.
あ、何全部楽しむみたいな感じ
A high fastball is in there.
なんでこの全部楽しむみたいになってるすごい
A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
あれ下がってないよねあ、はい
So digging in now, Jonathan John.
これで使うよと
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Skied into straightaway right. Hernandez is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Stand.
まただ。
So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Greg Kirk, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. A bouncer up the middle. He's got it. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Into the box now, Chris Colon. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. Escobar, the runner at third. Santana at second with 1 away. There's a cut fastball that time that runs in a bit too tight, and it. So stepping in, Jonathan John. First pitch on its way. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Hernandez is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning. Striding in.
Now batting, catcher,
Standing in, Chris Colon. He drove home 2 with a single in his last plate appearance. Short. John. And there's out number 2. In.
なんでこれちょっと困るんだけど
At the plate, Jonathan John.
よし引っ張りたい
First pitch on its way. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
走ると思ったんだけどね光のヒット
A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right out again with another good.
And that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Yeah, and scouts are going to really like this at that. So many young players want to do too much with a pitch, trying to pull everything, but he waited until the ball was deep in the zone, and he went with it to the opposite field.
Striding forward now is the DH, Ronald Escobar. A couple of walks for him thus far.
Ronald Escobar.
On the ground to short. To second for 1. On to first, and they get the double play.
これちょっと設定で変えないとめんどくさいですね。
Stepping in.
めんどくさいめんどくさい。
Now batting, the shortstop.
So a big moment here and standing in, Jonathan John. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only one.
あ、よしよしよしよし。やっぱりフォークに打球がいった。よしよしよし。早いけど。
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. 0-2, here it comes. Way in front of a great slider that time. And he's safe at first, so he's aboard on the drop third strike.
Now batting.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
11-9 is how this one ends. The East came through late, taking the lead in the eighth to secure the victory. Jesus Crespo earns the victory.
ちょっと設定を変えたいっすね。やべ、飛ばしちゃった。
With nothing left to do but await his fate, this young hopeful receives a check-in from his former high school coach, who's been acting as his advisor through the process.
俺にチャンスはあると思う？なるほどね。いいじゃない。いい親だな。
Welcome back to the Major League Baseball first-year player draft. The first pick is officially on the clock. With the first pick, the Detroit Tigers select Robbie. With the 10th pick, the Oakland Athletics select Jonathan John, a shortstop from the Central Region.
オークランドや。オークランドアスレチックスじゃん。渋いとこだね。いいね。
After a long and lonely first 2 days of the MLB draft, this player's wait is finally over.
こうだな。信じられないよ。つって。準備できてるよ。
While being selected is a major milestone, new draftees still face long odds of ever making it to the.
任せる。ちゃんと練習するから。よっしゃー。これで一応プロリーグには入れたと。ただちょっとその設定なのかな。インボックス設定。うん。バッティングが良くないけど肩は強い。バッティング鍛えてこれ。バッティング。打てるもんも打てないからね。比較とかもできんだ。ちょっとバッティング鍛えてえな、マジで。プレイカード。足もまあそこそこ。OK。
After impressively finishing out his draft year in a development league, this prospect has been sent to open the following season with a Double-A club. A welcoming manager offers some simple wisdom.
どうやって答えようかな。いやー、試合にもやっぱ出れないんだな、最初は。
Minor League Baseball is live and on the... At the plate, Clyde Ferreira. He'll get to take his first cuts here. The 1-2. Ferreira. To short. Throw gets him 2 down. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this. Now at the plate, Jonathan John, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Looks at a curveball called for a strike.
Hey, he got away with that one right there. If he's going to live up there, spinning it up top of the zone, he's going to get hurt.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Ripped down the first base line, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Line towards center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Well, that's just a case, D-Roll. You got to make a little bit better pitches with 2 strikes. Jumps ahead 0-2, and then a couple of foul balls, and on pitch number 5, he squares one up for a base hit.
Yeah, I can't tell you how nice that feels right there. You battle to get and count leverage and fight to get your ace swing off. 0-2, you're almost turned around walking back to your dugout, so that's a nice piece of it.
Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch, 2 away.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
Now he'll step off. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Stepping into the box, Julian Gutierrez. He singled his last time up. Short. John scoops it up. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So they're held in check here this half. At the plate, Bo Medrano. The 1-1. And a fastball is hit on the ground towards short. To his right, John. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Stepping in, Ryan Jacques. He reached on a single in his first try. Working for the punch out, and the offer rounded back up the middle. Fielded cleanly, flips it underhand. To second for 1. So coming to the plate, Jonathan John. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Hit sharply, but foul down the right side. Popped him up. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball.
お前は素晴らしい選手だ。外角。
Ground ball right side. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
Well, there's a case, not that bad of a pitch, 0-2 D-roll, but something he'd like to get down and bury in the strike zone, no doubt about it.
Yeah, ground ball with eyes right there. Nice job by the offensive player, just to battle. 0-2's a tough spot to be in. He battled.
Liner toward right center, and that'll get down for a base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning. That's a big at-bat from the bottom of the order.
Yeah, Matty right there. Worked himself into a nice situation. Got on base right there. Now first and third. Rolls the lineup over. Top of the order is licking his chops.
And there he goes towards second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw.
Well, I think they set the runner there to set themselves up for a big inning, but it didn't quite work out that way. They've still got a good chance to bring at least one run home, but we'll see if it could have been more.
Soft liner to the right side, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the second out, but meanwhile the run is in to score.
Good job there to put the ball on the ground and pick up the tying run. This one has the makings of being a close game until the very end.
Into the box, Bo Medrano.
Leading off for Springfield.
The 1-2.
Bo Medrano.
Hard on the ground towards short. John. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth. Striding into the box, Jonathan John. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Drilled to the left side. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second now with only 1 away.
Hey, that was a well-executed pitch down his way. Sometimes you got to tip your hat to the offense. That's a nice piece of hitting. Maybe not what he was looking for, but the result was there.
Pedro Gonzalez.
The 1-2. Skied into straightaway right. Medrano on the move. 2 down. Now this is cut and thrown to first. On to first, a double play. So no runs on a hit here, no errors. Ready once again, Clyde Ferreira. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. The 1-2. Ground out to short. John takes it in. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no error. Now at the plate, Jonathan John, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. First offering on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Streeter leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Swing and a line drive. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And the throw in gets away from him. And he will make it around as he gets in there at third on what was a terrible throw.
That fires me up right there. What a clutch AB, a 2-out single to get the tying run to the plate. That's all you can ask for.
Now in the box, Pedro Gonzalez. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
Standing in with the bases loaded, Jose Medina, and he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. Well hit on the line, and that'll get down into left center field. 1 run scored, and the second run will score as well, and it's back to a 1-run game now at 5-4.
Hey, with that base hit right there, yeah, if that relief performance were a car, it would have had some wobbly wheels on it. He gave up a couple of runs, but he still gets the save, getting that shaky car across the finish line after all.
This evening's game comes to an end, 5-4, the final tally. Springfield Cardinals used a 3-run ninth to help propel them to the win. Josh Nance claims the win out of the pen, his first. Charles Sherrill hammers down the save, his first of the year. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt.
いいね。4の4ですよ。すごい。得点も2得点。これどうやって能力上げられるんだろう。お、上がった。ちょっと上がった。やった。This is your basic. ああ、オッケーオッケー。あはあはオッケーオッケー。あげたい。え？ちょっと待って。パークだけだ。クソ。ちょっとさっきのとこ能力上げられたんじゃね？畜生。畜生。絶対さっきのとこ能力上げられたべ。悔しい。さあ来るぜ。
Welcome to MLB The Show, and this Max Stone, the right-hander from Canada, will be the starting pitcher. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season, and I would imagine off-season, he's looking to better that, and hopefully that starts in this one today.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they get a man to second here in
the...
the...
何番なんだ私は。やっぱ8番。
Coming to the plate now, Jonathan John. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line to the right side. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out. Now at the plate, Jonathan John. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. On the ground to the left side. Scooped up, throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So it's a run on 3 hits, no error. Stepping in, Clyde Ferreira. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance. The 1-2. Taylor made to short, 6. 1 there. On to first, and they get them both. Ready for another chance, Jonathan John. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all game to perfection. Talking to a number of big league pitchers over the years, they'll tell you a well-executed fastball with good location is still the best pitch in the game.
Here it comes on 0-2. Popped up, Ferreira in foul ground, and he lays out, but he can't make the play. We'll do it again. The 0-2 once more. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Nice job there, taking care of.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Bo Medrano, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing. Just 90 feet away at third. It takes a nasty hop, and he's unable to haul it in. One run is scored, and the run is in to score from second. It's now a 2-1 ball game. Stepping up to the plate, Jonathan John. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A slider that just grabs the outside corner.
難しい。スライダーか。
Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders. This guy's breaking ball is really good, and when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times in a row. A really good slider in this one.
And that fires me up right there. What a clutch AB, a 2-out single to get the tying run to the plate. That's all you can ask for.
Ready for another shot now, Pedro Gonzalez. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy? And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate, but could not cash in. A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. Springfield Park.
ゲッツーも食らっちゃってるし、惜しかったね。まあいい。クラッチヒッターが下がっちゃった。まあ頑張ってよ。頑張っていこう。徐々にな。
A Double-A hitting coach touches base with a new arrival to the team.
どういう意味だろう。調べよう。調べよう。必須。If you're looking much a hero. In case you too. Oh, good to know. Thanks. 練習させてくれ。Extra time. Oh. ありがとう。嬉しいね。WA って名前が全然違うんだね、チームの。なんかヤンキースだったらスイーツヤンキースだと思ってたわ。
Minor league base.
覚えとこう。
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Peter Jowers. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only one score. Hit on the ground to short. John is up with it. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash. Settling in now, Mickey Martin, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Mickey Martin.
Hit hard back up the middle. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So they go down without a whimper here. Digging in, Jonathan John. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Jonathan John.
From the stretch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Inside the corner.
Towards second. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
Catcher, Richard Levin.
And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. No runs, a hit, two left. Digging in to try it again, Jonathan John. He singled his last time up.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Off the bat, that hit.
Digging in, Lee Hu, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hard liner, but pick. And a super play to gun his man down as the side is retired. Coming to the plate now, Jonathan John.
Jonathan John.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. This is flared out towards second, but this is hauled in by the second baseman. Digging in, Julio Valenzuela. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. To second for one, on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2. So striding in, Jonathan John. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. He's set, and the pitch. Breaking ball taken right down the middle. 0-1 pitch on its way. Takes this the other way to right. A dive, but he can't come up with it in right as it skips right past him.
Well, you can't fault a fielder for being aggressive. He sold out to try to catch this thing, but he comes up empty, and the ball just squirts by him. High risk, high reward move that just didn't pay off.
Striding in once again, Richard Levin. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's the 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Valenzuela from the outfield grass. Spin throw gets him at first. A great play, but a run will come in to score. Stepping up now, Pedro Gonzalez. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here's the 0-2. Popped him up. Valenzuela shading to his right, and that's the 3rd out. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, and it certainly won't be his last.
A 5-0 finish tonight. The Midland Rockhounds led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Quinn Cadam gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, permitting only 2 hits in 6.
これ別に帰んなくてもいいんだ。そのまんまプレイゲームで。この曲いいな。あ、よしよしよしよし。バッティングが上がんないとやっぱ。あ、いいねいいねいいね。いや、パワーキャラにしたかったけど、なんか。めちゃめちゃ。Who's hard? 俺の名前がね、やっぱ8番から上がることをさ、考えていきてえよな。
Welcome into this presentation of minor league baseball from the AA Texas League. Tonight, game 2 of this. Daniel Gossett is on the mound for game 2. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
This guy really struggled last year. This season is going to be about a bounce-back year. Real ugly ERA. He has a lot to prove to himself and to his teammates that he's a much better pitcher than he was last year.
On to first, and they turn the double play. And with that, here's... Digging in now, Jonathan John, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. back to him on the mound. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Yeah, I don't know if I love the approach of pulling the trigger on that 0-0 pitch. I can't imagine that's exactly what he's looking for. The result works. Pitcher can't be too mad.
Now to the plate, Donald Pita, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Hit on the ground to third. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Digging in for his second at-bat, Oswaldo Alvarado. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Nothing across here. Now at the plate, Jonathan John. He reached on a single in his first try. First delivery to him on the way. Bouncer up the middle. On to first, and there are 2 down. Digging in once again, Jonathan John. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's set. Here it comes. Line toward the alley in left center. In there, base hit. The relay, and he is in there. So striding forward now, Donald Pita.
Right fielder, Donald Pita.
Outside for a ball, 1-1.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. The second for 1, but 1's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
Looked like that might be an inning-ending double play off the bat, but that was some great hustle to beat the throw at first.
So standing in, Scott Gordon, and all eyes are on him as he needs a home run to complete the cycle. The 2-1 home. The ground is short. This could be 2. Reined in. There's 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. It's a run-up. Ready now, Jonathan John. And Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
High and deep to right center. Varela on the move. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. 9th inning coming up. The Drillers lead it.
Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they didn't panic or press. They just came out here, played their game, and put the losing streak behind them, like professionals are supposed to do. Well done.
And tonight's final, 7-3. Tulsa took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Paul Fellows earns his first win of the season, so that'll just about do it. Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight, the rubber match of this 3-game series. Alberto Medina gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you always like to begin the season on a good note. In his first start of the year, he did just that, picking up the win. There's nothing he'd like to do more than to get number 2 in this one here.
No balls and 1 strike. Ready with the 0-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
Don't just assume as a hitter right here he won't triple up. He's got you down 0-2, and he might really want to get inside your head if he throws the same pitch again.
Count remains at 0-2. Another 0-2 coming. To short. Valenzuela over to his left. And the throw to first is in time, one gone.
どこだろう今のボール。あ、待って。嘘言った。
Now batting, Jonathan John. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing, line drive. That's going to be troubled. Smolinski is on his way home. And a relay home.
Yes.
And not in time as the run scores.
Great piece of hitting here. Man on first, and they're playing him to pull, but he crosses them up and goes the other way with it, making the outfielder cover a lot of extra ground. That allowed them.
さすがにアウトコース続けすぎだべ。よくねえよそれ。握手だ握手。
Digging in and looking for more, Jonathan John, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1.
よし、ここ。
Cold strike on the outside part of the plate, 0-2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield, get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
And despite being down 0-2, he delivers anyway with a big base hit. Next will be the designated hitter, Edwin Crow. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the 1-2 delivery. On the ground to second. Did he get his double play? One there, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. Standing in, Jonathan John. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Jonathan John.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit back up the middle. He's got it. The second for 1. On to first, and they get the double play. So digging in now, Scott Warden. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point.
Even though we're moving into this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. And a bloop and a blast, they could certainly use that right now.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man it. Next up will be Kyle Farmer. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going. That would be the best result. Looking for some way to keep that line moving.
A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Sometimes you need a little luck. Sometimes.
Standing in as the potential tying run, Peter Jowers. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. Working for the punch out and out in front as he grounds this one to short. 2 is on. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game, and it took 6 here to get the job done, but hey.
なんだ今のこれは何だったんだろう。さっきのグッドプレーっていうんですか。難しい。なんか練習とかねえのかな。 はあ。はい。Focus train future. Okay.ああ。マジかよ。チャンスじゃん。うん。うわ。コンタクト。よし。素晴らしい。よし。また8番だけど。うん、頑張ろう。
Welcome to MLB The Show in this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Midland Rockhounds and the Springfield.
Yes.
John Gant gets the ball for the opener in front of these hometown fans. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, he got away with that one right there. If he's going to live up there, spinning it up top of the zone, he's going to get hurt.
Down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul, still 0-2. Ready with another 0-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Row, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
So this is pulled in by the shortstop. On to first, a double play. One hit in the inning, but no one left. So stepping in, Bo Medrano. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Bo Medrano.
The 1-2. Drilled on the ground to short. He's right there. There's one. On to first, and they get them both. Into the box now, Eli Feliz. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. To short. John, right. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they breeze through this half of the inning. Striding in, Jonathan John. He singled his last time up.
John.
First offering on its way. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Standing in, Pedro Gonzalez. There goes the runner, and he'll step off. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. John leads off first with one away. On the move again from first. Swing and a miss, strike three. The throw, and he can't hold on to the throw as it short hops him and eats him up. So he can't make contact there on strike three, but meanwhile the runner on first takes second here with two men away. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jose Medina, runner in scoring position with two gone. Popped him up. Mullen into shallow left. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Andreas Murillo. He reached on a single in his first try. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. A double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3. It's a double play, and the inning is over. In now, Jonathan John. A couple of singles to his credit thus far. Here comes the first pitch. A bouncer up the middle. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So nothing happening this time. Stepping into the box, Clyde Ferreira. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Ferreira. Grounded back up the middle. One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Into the box now, Jose Gil. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Short. John fields it. And that's the second out. At the plate, Jonathan John. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Liner towards second, but an atom ball right to him for the first out. This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. The Cardinals jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Chet Billingsley claims the win out of the pen, his first. Coleman Riggs pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Charles Sherrill earns the save out of the bullpen, his 4th of the season. So that's a wrap here tonight for Mark DeRosa. The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball. Jorge Ramos will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you always like to begin the season on a good note. In his first start of the year, he did just that, picking up the win. There's nothing he'd like to do more than to get number 2 in this one here.
Medrano has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. At the plate, Jonathan John comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First offering on its way. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Played on the backhand. On to first as they get the double play. Now at the plate, Clyde Ferreira. He singled his last time up. The 1-2. Ferreira. Hard on the ground towards short. Scooped up. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Pretty painless half of... At the plate, Bo Medrano. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Comes set with the 0-1. A double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, and they turn the double play. Stepping in, Jonathan John, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Jonathan John.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
That pitch was right down the heart of the plate, but obviously this guy had made up his mind on the on-deck circle. He was taken all the way, and he was going to zone him up.
Line drive to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So coming to the plate, Jose Gil. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Comes set, and the 0-1. Hit out towards second. To second for... Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Stepping into the box, Jonathan John. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it because none of that.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. Throw to second will be in time, but the run's going to come in and score. Striding into the box, Pedro Gonzalez. He flew out in his last at-bat. Runners on the move for second, and a step off. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out. Into the box, Clyde Ferreira. The windup and the 0-1. Ground to short. And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, John Anthony. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Drilled to the right side. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offense. Fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like.
And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Ready once again, Dwayne Mullen. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though the best result they could hope for, he's not a long ball threat, and he knows it. So he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
And indeed, he won't try to force it at second. He'll just flip on to first with a sure out. 9-7, the final score in this ball game. Midland crossed the plate 3 times in the 8th, helping propel them to the win. Frankie Montes claims the win out of the pen, his first. Esteban Rubin records the save, his third of the campaign. Welcome into this presentation. Now in the box, Jonathan John took an 0-for-4 in the victory last night. Here's the first pitch to him. Sliders in for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit hard towards center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So a base hit to kick things off here, and there's a man aboard to start out their half of the second. Now at the plate, Donald Kida, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the home team. And be on the lookout today because the best arm in the outfield resides in left field. Usually not the norm, but you better not test this guy. Not only does he have a strong arm, very, very accurate as well.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away. Now at the plate, Jose Medina. He reached on a single in his first try.
ショータイムが気になるな、めっちゃ。ほい。
Popped up. Vasquez is there for it. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. Stepping in, Bo Medrano. First shot for him here. 2 hits and 5 a night ago. Hard hit toward the hole. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
Oh. You know, D-Row, as a pitcher, that could be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make...
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Jose Gil. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Short. Fielded cleanly, underhanded flip. And a close play at second, but the throw does beat him, and the side is... Coming to the plate now, Jonathan John. He singled his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The 0-1 delivery. Takes a knee-high fastball.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
Liner toward right center. And that's in there. Base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. And he'll make it back to first as the throw won't get him.
Boy, that's a crazy one for a pitcher right there. You're feeling pretty good about yourself, D-Row. You pump 2 of them in there. You're heading the count 0-2, and you're thinking, hey, this is pretty easy at bat.
Yeah, you step out of the batter's box 0-2, adjust your batting gloves, and hang on for dear life. But he was able to mix in a knock.
He's running. That's a strike to throw down. And he is out at second. Ready for another chance. Jonathan John, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Here comes the first pitch. This one's down to third. Gutierrez comes up with it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Andres Murillo. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. On the ground toward short. Backhand. And there are 2 away now. Ready for another shot now, Ryan Jacques. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They're on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
And there's a base hit as that gets through into left. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out. Leading off the inning, Jonathan John, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will land out there just foul. Hit out towards second. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So their half of the 8th opens with a man aboard.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit.
Stepping up to the plate, Clyde Ferreira. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Starting to time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally. Infielders are talking the time.
Digging in, Clyde Ferreira. And then what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep. But if you allow him to get on base, the chances of scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
Reined in. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over. And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. Midland led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Quinn.
まあ3安打打ってるけどって感じかな。パワー上げたいんだよな。パワーを上げたい。あ、でも7番になった。よしよしよし。いいじゃん。アベレージめっちゃ高いじゃん。1割だぞ。これでいいだろう、どう考えても。
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Today, the opener of the Paul Fellows gets the call for Game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard, or even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he, in good shape.
And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. So 1 run here. Settling in now, Jonathan John, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch on its way. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And that is past him at first. It's a fair ball. And the runner will score from second. The runner from first crosses the plate. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Man, he was not messing around here. Sitting on the first pitch he saw and drove it to the outfield, bringing in both runners and putting himself into scoring position. It's great to see a guy that's aggressive at the plate when he's got a chance to do some damage.
The 0-1 pitch. Hit back up the middle to his right. Warden. Throw gets him 2 down. Coming to the plate now, Pedro Gonzalez. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Pedro Gonzalez.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Crow is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So it's 2 runs. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Jonathan John. He drove in 2 with a double in his last at-bat. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
Total agreement, Matt, in particular that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players.
Digging in, Kyle he's 1 for 2 in the ball game. 0-2, here it is. Hit hard up the middle. And that's through into center field, base hit. And that'll score the runner from second to make this a 6-2 ball game now. Digging in, Jonathan John, to see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A breaking ball taken on the inner corner. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
Behind 0-2 now.
Okay.
Line drive to center field, and that's in there. Base hit. And the run is in to score from second.
Hey, with that base hit right there, that's his 3rd run batted into the game.
Yeah, he's the reason, Dan, they're even in this one to begin with. He's kept his team together with a great approach, finding his 3rd RBI of the day.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. fly ball out to straightaway right. Saul has it in his tracks. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run in. So striding in, Jonathan John, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. And now a pitch on the way. Swinging a ball chopped foul down the left side. 1 out, nobody on. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And trouble it is, it's down for extra bases. And he is into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run. Digging in the switch hitter, Richard Levin. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
So he sets him down swinging. Richard Levin goes down for out number 2 in the top half. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. Saul waits on it. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. So here's the cleanup hitter, Kyle Saul. It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Sent on the ground out to second. He's got it. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Striding in once again, Jonathan John is 1 away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Grounded down the third baseline. Line to the right side. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. The relay throw. And now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he's nailed. Striding in and working on a terrific performance in this one, Jonathan John. And we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Comes set, and the 0-1. Strike taken to throw. Not in time as he steals second.
This catcher's not known for his throwing ability, so you compound that with a big lead at first base. He had no chance to throw that runner out at second.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Popped straight up. Alvarado in foul ground. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. Bounce up the middle, and that is through into center field, a base hit. And the go-ahead run will score from second as they've taken the lead here in the late going.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
Now batting, catcher.
Digging in to try it again, Richard Levin. He flew out in his last at-bat. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? One there. On to first as they get the double play.
Man, that was definitely a hard-earned victory, but that's what's going to make it even more satisfying. They take it in 12 innings on the road, and it's all smiles now.
And this afternoon's closes at a 1-run game, 7-6 today. Miguel Jimenez claims the win out of the pen, his first. Esteban Riven closes the door for the save, his 5th of the year. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Mark DeRosa. Minor League Baseball. Digging in now, Scott Warden. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest.
Scott
Ground out to short. Fielded cleanly. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
You know, Hero, as a pitcher, that can be so frustrating. You're trying to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
Here's Kyle Saul, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Hard on the ground towards second. Scooped up. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. An inning in the books. No score. Now to the plate, Jonathan John. He's fresh off a 5-hit ball game yesterday afternoon, so he'll look to keep it going here. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Left side. Reined in. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. Next up will be Kyle Farmer. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Bouncer to the left side. John loves it. And that's the first out. Stepping up now, Henry Varela. He got on top of one. It was a ground out victim last time. The 0-1 pitch. Hard hit ball to short. He's got to second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jonathan John comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. From the stretch. No balls and a strike to count. Bases are empty, one man out. Hit hard to third. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. Now at the plate, Pedro Gonzalez.
Now batting, second baseman, Pedro Gonzalez.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single.
Boy, is that a thing of beauty right there. Hit and run to perfection, Dero. Runners at first and third.
Yeah, it's exactly what you're trying to do. You don't see it in today's game too much. There's a lot of moving parts, a lot of walks, homers, and strikeouts. But right there, manager sets it in motion, and the hitter just executes to perfection.
Jowers moves over, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
This has pretty much been.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Henry Varela. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Hit to short. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Digging in once again, Jonathan John. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number. Ready now, Julio Valenzuela. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
Valenzuela.
On the ground to short. John ranges to. And there's out number 2. So striding forward now, Henry Varela.
Center fielder, Henry Varela.
Goes down and gets it as this is bounced to short. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Now batting, Jonathan John. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line towards center field. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Standing in, Pedro Gonzalez.
Second baseman, Pedro Gonzalez.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 1-1 home. Runners off for second. Pitch inside the throw. And he'll be tagged out at second. Striding in to start the ninth is Waldo Alvarado. And they'll need him to get something going here. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Popped him up. John calls for it. 1 down. Here's Kyle Saul. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. All left side. John scoops on to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the ninth. Pitching and defense game 2-1, the final score this afternoon. The Rockhounds used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Alberto Medina takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year. Josh Guzman pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Welcome to MLB. Brian Kida, the right-hander from Japan, will get the starting assignment in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, we're going to see a guy that these are basic 4-pitch mix guy. Fastball, curve, slider, and change. Nothing overpowering. A good 4-pitch mix that needs to use all of his pitches to be effective.
To his right. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Peter Jowers. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. To short. John. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. So digging in now, Jonathan John, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Castro, the runner at third with no outs. Hit on the ground toward the left. Who is there? And the throw goes to first for the out, but that'll be enough to get the run home as they pull back. Leading off the inning is Waldo Alvarado, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Hit on the ground out to short. John is up with it. And there's 1 down now. Into the box now, Jonathan John. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Around first, he's digging for second. Arms pumping, he's hustling for third. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now, so this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
Hit out towards second. And that's the second out. So stepping in, Bradford McGraw. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Slider whiffed on for strike three. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Striding in, Julio Valenzuela. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance. Bouncer up the middle. To his left. Throw on to first, two gone. Standing in, Julio Valenzuela.
Julio Valenzuela.
The 2-2 pitch. The little chopper up the middle. Scooped up. The underhanded flip. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired.
Okay.
Digging in and looking for more, Jonathan John. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Down the third baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Popped him up. Alvarado is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning. Striding forward now is the DH, Peter Jowers.
Designated hitter, Peter Jowers.
Hit hard. John comes up with. And that's out number one. Stepping into the box, Edwin Crow. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Hard on the ground towards short. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
You know, Dero, as a pitcher, that could be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, that hitter smiling, running down first base, knowing he will go right there. He has no business.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. So it's no runs on. Into the box now, Jonathan John. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line towards center field. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out old ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in, and he's able to drive that for a nice single.
Now batting, second baseman.
At the plate, Pedro Gonzalez. Lines softly toward the hole. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with one away. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Bradford McGraw. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much. 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Bradford McGraw goes down for out number 2 in the top half. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Crow has it in his tracks, and they'll avoid the big inning as he makes the catch. So this evening's game comes to an end. 5-4, the final tally. The Midland Rockhounds came through when it mattered in the ninth.
そろそろ打順を上げてほしいな。
A player receives advice about the refining of his game.
ジフィールディングがケージ。何これ、何と何が分かんない。ヒッティングコーチ。チューズモーカード。ではこれにしよう。いいじゃんいいじゃん。これ近いんだぜだって。なのにお前ちょっとさ、見る目なさすぎでしょ。さすがに。
Welcome into this pre.
さすがに見る目なさすぎる。
In now, Jonathan John, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch coming, here it is. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. One out, nobody on. Line towards center field. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
At the plate, Pedro Gonzalez. He comes in with a 6-game hitting streak to his credit, so he'll look to keep that rolling in this one. Now a move over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Runner goes for second. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw. And he is out at second. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Ruben Lynx. The 1-2 pitch. A bouncer to the left side. John takes. And there are 2 away now. At the plate, Jonathan John. He reached on a single in his first try. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Hit down the third base line, but this will get foul for strike 2. Smolinski on third, Norman on second, Castro at first, 1 gone. Line drive to center field. That's in there. Base hit. 1 run scored. But the throw is well up the line, and a second run's going to score.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
And there he goes towards second. Now he'll step off. And now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he's nailed for the second out. Stepping in, Jonathan John. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. He's set, and the pitch. Hit hard towards center. And that's in there, base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. So they continue to swing the bats well here in the opening month of the season as we take a look at the team leaderboard for total runs scored. And as you see there, they find themselves 3rd in the Texas League in that category.
Now batting.
So coming to the plate, Pedro Gonzalez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Pitch inside. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. And he'll be tagged out as he tries to get back to second. Stepping into the box, Jonathan John. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. First offering on its way. Ground ball sent back up the middle. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. Midland jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Max Stone earns his first win of the season. Esteban Rubin wraps it up for the save, his 7th of the campaign. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. Minor League Baseball is live and on the air. Quinn Katimer, a righty from the state of Ohio, will do the pitching in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, it wasn't a great performance in his last start, but he did pitch well enough to earn the win. We'll see if he can turn in a little bit better performance.
Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. One error in the inning, but it doesn't hurt him. Now at the plate, Jonathan John. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's set. Here it comes. First pitch of the AB is swung on and lifted in the air to straightaway center. Zapata is right there, one down. A chance now to take a look at how the home team. Into the box, Boone Devine, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Left side. And this is going to find its way into left for a one-out knock. Striding into the box, Manuel Rincon, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Loves hitting left-handed off pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
To second for one, relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Next will be the designated hitter, Ruben Links.
Designated hitter, Ruben Links.
Hit sharply on the ground to the left, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. Now in the box, Jonathan John. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's a base hit, 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what, and this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
And he'll just step on first here to take the Shure out. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Renato Nunez.
Third baseman, Renato Nunez.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings. Now at the plate, Jake Smolinski reached on an error and then eventually scored in his first at-bat. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball. Now at the plate, Douglas Streeter. He drew a walk his first time up. Hoping to send him packing, pitch on its way. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. Stepping in, Edmundo Castro. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Edmundo Castro.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Line to the right side. That's in there. Base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Boy, talking about coming up with it.
Coming to the plate now, Boone Devine. He singled his last time up.
Boone Devine.
Chopped weakly to the left. John loves it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So they're held in check here. Ready for another chance. Jonathan John, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. To second for 1. Back to first. So they get the double play, but the run does come in to score. Leading off the inning, Manuel Rincon. And they'll need him to get something going here. Short. John on the And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jonathan John. From the stretch. Right over the middle, knee high. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Zapata has it in his tracks, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Ready once again, Jonathan John. He's 1 for 4 for the game. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Here's a strike.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Valdez coming in. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. But he's safe at first as he gets back. Ready for another shot now, Brian Valdez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit. Hit on the ground out to short. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a one-out base runner.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good two-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. One there on to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over. 8-2 tonight's final. Midland took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Quinn Catamount notches his third win of the year. Brady Baggett was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it. The game's future. Stepping up to the plate, Carmen Zapata. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Carmen Zapata.
Shot here out towards short. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Man, he got the front foot down right there, kept the front shoulder tucked, and was able to stay inside that ball for a soft liner in the center field.
Alan Cordoba hits next. Links at third. Zapata on at second with 2 down. Popped up. John is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of leading off the inning. Boone Devine, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stage. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Hey, nice leadoff single to start the second right.
Digging in, Jonathan John, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch coming, here it is. Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Sinking line drive out to right center. In there, a base hit. The throw to third. And they've got him hung up out there between second and third. A tag for 1. Settling in now, Jonathan John. He reached on a single in his first try.
Jonathan John.
First delivery to him on the way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in the zone that he can drive in the air and pick up a sac fly at the very least.
And the throw will be too late as he couldn't get enough on it, and that'll score the run from third. And a tag, and he is out easily. Digging in, Jonathan John, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here.
Jonathan John.
He's set and the pitch. Just a tick behind for a strike. This year against right-handed pitching, John is carrying around an absurd batting line, coming in excess of 500.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business, and maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
Grounded back up the middle. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close. Coming to the plate now, Brian Valdez, runner in scoring position with two gone.
Brian Valdez.
Ready with the 0-1. Hit on the ground to short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. One hit, one left. Jordan Lyles comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning.
Number 27.
Striding in to start the 9th, Jonathan John, and they'll need him to get something going here. Hit back up the middle, and a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 from 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
So 1-1 home. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. Now a dive, but he can't get there, and this is going to be trouble out there in left center. Digging in, Bradford McGraw. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it. So he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Bradford McGraw is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Little chopper back to the mound. To second for 1. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over. 8-5 tonight. The San Antonio Missions led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Miguel Diaz earns his first win of the season. Daniel Gossett permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. Jordan Lyles earns the save out of the bullpen, his 6th. So that'll put a wrap on things. Minor League Baseball now on the show. So striding in, Brian Valdez. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Brian Valdez.
To short. John scoops it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the 2nd. Now to the plate, Jonathan John. He's seen that average climb during his 7-game hitting streak.
John.
Here's the first pitch to him. And there's a base hit on the line.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8 games. Nah, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, all right, I got a nice little hitting streak going.
Cordova makes the catch, and now they might be able to double them off at first.
On to first, and they get the double play. So 3 runs. Riding in once again, Jonathan John. He singled his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
When you dive into the numbers in this start, it's hard to believe that this guy's pitching as poorly as he has. Over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes, but a lot of those have been right down the middle, right into the hitting zone.
Hit in the air down the right field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Didn't look to me like that was much of a... Digging in to try it again, Jonathan John. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him as they just continue to pour it on here.
You know, as a pitcher, there's nothing worse than getting taken deep, but it's something every pitcher has to deal with. Even the best pitchers give up home runs. You just have to refocus and go after the next hitter.
Stepping up now, Luis Torrens. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 0-1 pitch. On its tailor-made to short. 4, 3. It's a double play and the inning is over. No runs on a hit, no error. Digging in now, Jonathan John.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
Hey, this is interesting right here. Got him down 0-2. He's been swinging the heck out of the bat. I thought they would pitch around him. He's going to have to button it up a little bit.
Valdez is there, 1 away. 11-3, the final score in this contest. The Rockhounds get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Alberto Medina notches his 3rd win of the year. Hank Schneider is slapped with 8.
Yay. Ooh, random bounce. Okay. Yeah. Yes. Oh, 徐々についてきたな。コースに弱いってなってんだな。
A coach clues in a new team member on available resources.
Welcome into this presentation of... Now at the plate, Jonathan John. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A cold strike on the inside corner. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Montag has it in his tracks, and that's the third out. So no runs here on a base. Ready now, Robbie Green.
Second baseman, Robbie Green.
Set to deliver on 0-2 here. A double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3. It's a double play and the inning is over. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jonathan John. And they're runners at the corners now.
Jonathan John.
First pitch of the at-bat. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Swing and a ball lifted into straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Miguel Tejada stands in here after doubling home 2 in his first at-bat. Well, hit on the ground is short, reined in, and he's safe.
You know, D-Rose, sometimes one of your best friends are your own teammates right there.
Digging in once again, Jonathan John. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Pitch out, nothing doing. High in the air out to center field. Gomez waits on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Digging in, the switch hitter, Jason Bowden. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Grounder back to the mound. And quickly, there's one down to lead off the frame. Kicking off the top of the 9th, Jonathan John, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. First pitch coming, here it is. Hit on the ground out to short. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. So striding forward now, Richard Levin. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Tapped up the first baseline. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. Now batting, Pedro Gonzalez.
Now batting, second baseman, Pedro Gonzalez.
Ground ball left side. Scooped up on the backhand. And there's out number 2. So last chance here, and stepping in, Donald Pita. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. On to first, and that's your ball game. 5-2 the final score tonight. The Corpus Christi Hooks took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Willie Delgadio earns his first win of the season. Warren Hansen hammers down the save, his 6th. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show. Welcome to MLB.
Yes.
So digging in now, Jonathan John, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Hit on the ground toward the left. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. Into the box now, Pedro Gonzalez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now the payoff pitch home. Heading out towards shallow right. Montag is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. On to first, a double play. So stepping in, Miguel Tejada. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night. To the left side. Throws in time, and that's out number one. Standing in, Jonathan John. He reached on a single in his first try.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Skied into straightaway right. Montag moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number one. Standing in, Jeff Big A. One in, one out, and one on here in the inning. Play ball to second. 4. He's got it. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the... Brooks Childs is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Stepping into the box, Jonathan John. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Seared down the first baseline. And this is going to get past him at first. That's a fair ball. Around second, he's on his way to third. The relay, and he'll get there as he kicks off the 7th with a leadoff triple.
Other than a home run, there aren't a whole lot of better ways to start an inning than a triple. Pretty good chance of at least getting one run in this inning now.
Into the box now, Pedro Gonzalez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Hit to short, played on the backhand. A play at the plate. The tag gets one. At the plate, Javier Campillo comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Popped him up. John is there. 2 gone. In now, Enrique Castillo.
Center fielder, Enrique Castillo.
On the ground to the right. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Leading off the inning, Jonathan John, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer. Love that pitch right there, and he executed it perfectly. A big arcing curveball that starts at the batter's hip and then just bends onto the inside corner. A lot of hitters have a tendency to open up way too early, and they can't make good contact on that pitch.
Again, he sends it out of play. Here comes another 0-2. Stays alive, still 0-2. Hit out towards second. Oh, look at the sliding stop in time. And what a vital play there, preventing the leadoff man.
4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
And this evening's contest comes to a close, 5-3 the final. The Corpus Christi Hooks jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. The game's... Rob Velasmil, the Dominican left-hander, will get the nod to start here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. He has a whip in the 1.3 area and above range. It's a little higher than league average. He's been a little bit inconsistent. 1 good game, 1 bad game, but don't let that whip fool you. This guy's a much better pitcher than that, and if he brings his A game, he could be awfully tough in this one.
0-2, here it comes. Line toward the alley in left center. Base hit, and they're into the hit column.
Hey, sometimes you just got to tip your cap right there. You execute a nice pitch down in the zone, think you're going to get a ground ball or a swing and a miss, and you find yourself with a man on first. Got to regroup.
At the plate, Pedro Gonzalez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Working for the punch out and the offering. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Campillo is in pursuit. He's got it, and there are two down now. At the plate, Bradford McGraw. He got on top of one. It was a ground out victim last time. The 2-1. He's running. Pitch outside. The throw. And he'll be tagged out at second. Striding in, Thomas Irving. He singled his last time up.
Thomas Irving.
Ball grounded to short. This could be. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So coming to the plate, Jonathan John. He reached on a single in his first try.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
High in the air down the right field line. And foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Line towards center field. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2. So there'll be a man aboard here to start out their half of the 5th.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
Second baseman, Pedro Gonzalez.
Here it comes on 3-0. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Now batting.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Bradford McGraw. He flew out in his last at-bat. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Smoke toward the hole. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. And no sense risking anything here, as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Boy, Dero, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
The second for one on to first, and it's a double play, although the run does come in to score from third. Stepping in, Jonathan John, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. He's set. Here it comes. Now a ball hit sharply toward third, and that is down for extra bases, as this will get 1 home and maybe 2.
Yes.
And the second run will score as well, and it's back to a 1-run game now at 5-4.
Always nice to get some run production from the bottom of your order, right? That double brings in 2 runs, and the top of the order is coming up here. This could really be a big inning.
Second baseman.
Now at the plate, Pedro Gonzalez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Drilled to first. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Bradford McGraw, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Moving under it, Campillo. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate, and he will score as the tying run as he beats the throw home, and we're knotted up at 5 apiece. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Manuel Castro. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. To short. John fields it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one. Stepping into the box, Jonathan John, and it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet, so this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
Right side, fair ball down the line. Norman rounds third and is striding for home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Boy, those have to feel really good, Dero. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. In to score the runner from third, and that moves the lead to 2 here in the 8th.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo, tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Sent out to straightaway center field. Gomez
brings it in, and now they might have the runner caught off second.
Throw back to second, and that's a double play.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
7-5, tonight's final. The Rockhounds came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Frankie Montes gets the... Minor League Baseball now on the show.
メジャーリーガーになりたい。
Striding into the box, Jonathan John. He was a perfect 4 for 4 in last night's game. First pitch coming, here it is. Hit hard towards center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
能力高すぎて。
Hey, Dan, as a former pitcher, that knock just took him to a 12-game hit streak. Is that in the packet when you're...
ランナーだけやらないと。
Now in the box, Jonathan John. He singled his last time up.
Jonathan John.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Way out in front. Boyer, the runner at third. Nunez at second with 2 gone. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Okay.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Into the box, Robbie Green, 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Green.
Ground out to short. John, right there. On to first, and there were 2 down. Now at the plate, Jonathan John, and their runners at the corners now.
John.
From the stretch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Castillo. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. Now at the plate, Enrique Castillo, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ball sent back up the middle. 2 is left. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So they pick up a run on 2 hits. Leading off the inning, Miguel Tejada, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving back into this game. Only down by. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Throw on to first in time. Stepping in, Jonathan John. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Gomez is after it. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. Ready for another chance. Jonathan John. He's 1 for 4 for the game. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swinging a soft liner down the line in right. Foul. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Dan, as a former pitcher,
well, in hindsight, it was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing. I wasn't so sure before, but the results sure speak for themselves.
8-3 tonight. The Midland Rockhounds took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Daniel Gossett gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Chris Pacheco was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss.
Soろそろ打順上がんねえかな。マジで。いやー。
A player is called to question by his manager on his recent baseman performance.
To your base stealing numbers. Okay.
The player's been caught stealing an inordinate amount of times recently. Essentially, a red light is being issued here.
Drilling practice session until you get better.練習しないと走っちゃダメだよって怒られちゃって5割バッターいるぞー。
Welcome into this presentation. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Leroy Ochoa. He brings a hit streak that currently sits at 6 games entering play. Ground is short. To his right. Throw in time, and the side is retired. And inning in the books tonight. Stepping up to the plate, Jonathan John. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch coming. Here it is. A high fastball is in there. Back up the middle. And now from the air, a jump throw. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Coming to the plate now, Leroy Ochoa. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
One of the keys to securing, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that they can moving into the later innings.
And a good throw gets him one gone. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Ruben Links.
Designated hitter, Ruben Links.
Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. A sliding attempt at short, but he can't get a glove on it, and that should be a base hit. And another runs across as this is now a 4-0 ball game. Digging in, Jonathan John.
Shortstop, Jonathan John.
He's set, and the pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
This is absolutely a huge spot right here. They have to find a way to get something out of this half inning. I don't care if it's 1 run or 2 runs. You have to find a way to at least give yourself a little shot of confidence that you can get back into this one.
On to first to complete the double play. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ryan Valdez.
Right fielder, Ryan Valdez.
The 1-2. To short. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out.
Yeah, I'm not sure. This ball might have caught him in between.
Ready for another shot now, Jonathan John. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Ready once again, Pedro Gonzalez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Is put in play to the right side of the infield, scooped up, and indeed he won't try to force it at second. He'll just flip on to first for the sure out. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Jose Medina. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Hit on the ground to short. And that's the second out. Digging in, Edmundo Castro, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Zapata is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Striding forward now is the DH, Ruben Links. He singled his last time up. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Softly hit out towards short. To second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. Settling in now, Carmen Zapata. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
Carmen Zapata.
Down to short. This could be 2. There's 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So they breeze through a 4-1 finish in this evening's game. The San Antonio Missions took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Hank Schneider takes the win on the mound, his second of the year, as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Welcome to MLB. Alan Cordoba hits next. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. The 2-1 home. Hard on the ground is short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So a run on 2 hits, no errors. Digging in, Jonathan John, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's set. Here it comes. Line drive to center field. And that's in there. Base hit.
Okay.
And this will not be close, and the run will score easily. Coming to the plate now, Pedro Gonzalez, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. So striding in, Jose Medina, 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Jose Medina.
Hit on the ground to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So it's a run on 3 hits. Striding in once again, Jonathan John. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Has a look, now the pitch. Ripped on the ground to first. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Obvious pitch recognition right there. 0-0 changeups usually get guys out in front, but he was able to stay back, recognize it, and drive it for a base hit.
Digging in to try it again, Pedro Gonzalez, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Cordoba's under it. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And they'll tie the ball game as the run scores, evening things at 2. Stepping up now, Jose Medina.
Jose Medina.
No walks yet. Here's the delivery. And that's low, ball 4. Now to the plate, Edmundo Castro. Struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. So 1 run on 3 hits. Now at the plate, Jonathan John. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High in the air out to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Digging in now, Steve Chavez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Hard on the ground is short. John on to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning. Ready now, Jonathan John is looking for hit number 3 here in this at bat. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Line towards center field. Bernard is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
4-2 the final score tonight. The Rockhounds came through late, taking the lead in the minor league baseball. Now batting, Jonathan John. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing here on the fastball as this is squirted up the first baseline. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Oh, D-Roll, that's not a bad way to keep it going. A base hit right there. Hitting streak. 15 games and counting.
Yeah, we're halfway through a calendar month, and he looks up and he's had a knock. You can't get caught up in it. You have to trust the process. Keep doing what got you to this point. Staying focused, not trying to do too much, staying within your plan and studying.
Play ball. Batting fourth, third baseman.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Jonathan John. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. Leading off the inning. And well, Rincon, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Manuel Rincon.
They're up the middle. John is there. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Digging in for his second at-bat, Ruben Links. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit back up the middle. To his left. John. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home 4th. Digging in once again, Jonathan John. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A high fastball is in there.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Line down the left field line. But this will be foul. Skied into straightaway right. Moving under it, Valdez makes the play. 1 away. So striding forward now, Jonathan John. He flew out in his last at-bat. From the stretch. Just a tick behind for a strike. Line to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Dan, as a former pitcher, are you privy to this guy? I mean, he's been swinging a bat well. I know it's only a...
The batter, number 10.
Next will be the designated hitter, Ruben Links. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Chopped weakly to the left. John gonna throw in time at first for out number 2. So digging in now, Leroy Ochoa. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Leroy Ochoa
comes set with the 0-1. Chopper up the middle, backhanded. So they do get their first hit, but their first run will have to wait. Into the box now, Boone Devine. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And this is on the ground to short. Good. To second for 1. On to first, but no, not in time as he really took a tumble at second base, letting go of that ball. Digging in and looking for more, Jonathan John. He singled his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Alan Cordoba hits next. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Up with it. Throw will be to first for the second out, but meanwhile another run is in to score.
They get the run there, but this late.
So stepping in, Manuel Rincon. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Swinging a ground ball. This should do it. Can. On to first, and that is going to conclude the festivities here tonight. And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. The Midland Rockhounds used a 3-run 7th to help propel them to the win. Max Stone takes the win on the mound, his second of the year. So that'll just about